is another Wheel of Time Wednesday, and we are working on another one of the Amansfield 5. Today we are working on Matrim Cauthon? Cauthon? I don't know, I always pronounced it Cauthon, but it's not really Cauthon. Cauthon is how the show pronounces it, that's right. I'm terrible at pronouncing things, y'all know this. AKA Matt. I'm not going with Barney Harris or the new actor whose name escapes me. Or even really any references that I found online, this is strictly how I pictured Matt in my head. Of all of them, I really had a clear picture of how I saw Matt, and so I wanted to lean into that. This is my first reader impression as I saw him originally in my head. You'll see I did imagine him with a bit of a lighter skin tone than I imagined some of the other Sims that I've created for Amansfield. I just always kind of pictured it as a bit of a blend, but Matt specifically to me this is just what I thought he looked like. Definitely a more mischievous face, very cat-like, I guess, like high cheekbones, but like less of a jaw. I can't really describe it, just impish is what I wanted to go with, like, looks like trouble. And he was actually probably one of the characters I identified with the strongest besides Naive, which people think is odd sometimes, because I know a lot of people, it seems online, were irritated with Matt, or they super duper love him. Like, he's a very polarizing character, and obviously there are some elements to his character arc that I wish he didn't have to go through, specifically Tylen. Not happy with that situation. I'm definitely on the side of the fence where what she did was wrong and inappropriate and not funny, but we're not going to discuss that because I don't want to start fights. But yeah, I am definitely on that end of the side, which again, it amazed me when I finally started interacting with fandom, like, to see what people's opinions were about the series, about different characters and things, because I kind of interacted with fandom, but not too much. I tended to stay away from a lot of that. Not like on purpose, it just wasn't something that I was aware really existed. That wasn't the corner of the internet that I was on. So when I discovered Wheel of Time, I think the first corner of the fandom I found was on Tumblr. I was like, oh, my people! And then started seeing the discussions. I'm like, oh, this is a whole thing, isn't it? I knew, like, the Harry Potter fans were kind of a thing, and the Super Hootlock fans, but yeah, hadn't interacted with really any corner till Wheel of Time. And I'm glad that I did. Like, there's a lot of really amazing, talented people in the Wheel of Time fandom. It was eye-opening to see the different things that people thought, the different aspects that I had never considered, that I was introduced to just via fandom, like the slog. Never occurred to me. I talked about this, I think, in the Perrin video. Like, I didn't really pick that up. Like, to me, I liked it. It was real. It was frustrating because it was a character not growing, but that's also very real. There are plenty of people in this world who just kind of don't. They go through periods where they're not growing, they're not even backpedaling, they're just kind of bleh. Happens, it's real, I didn't mind it. And then, of course, reading online, like, how people are like, the slog, and I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess. It was interesting. And of course, Tylen for Matt is one of those things people are very divided on. But I really enjoy Matt. Like, I never thought he was obnoxious. Like, I mean, he is obnoxious, but, like, I enjoy that about his character. I think he's very funny, he's very fun. He has strong Dante from Clerks vibes of, I'm not even supposed to be here, but somehow he's just extraordinarily lucky. And unlucky too, but, like, definitely there's some luck involved. And his whole thing with Tuon is just incredible, but, like, you just want to shake her too, because she's her whole thing, which I'm not going to get into, but I do like them to get, like, I don't know, I really enjoy that dynamic. And I enjoy Matt being completely out of his depth so often, but, like, people just not even picking up on that. even the people who know him very well, like, they assume that he's out of his depth a lot of times when he's not, but when he definitely is so outside of what he's comfortable with, like, they just don't even, they think that he's having a grand old time, and he's just like, nope, nope, nope. And, like, of all of the characters, for him to, like, end up being, like, this amazing general kind of person, like, to start off with, you never would have put him in that role. Like, he almost really, not almost, like, he does lean into that, like, friend who turns into a betrayer or goes to the dark side kind of thing. Like, that's how he starts off, and then he goes in a completely different direction. And I love that. Like, that's part of why I think Wheel of Time is so special, is it takes these tropes that a lot of them it started, but they're different, and they're interesting. Yes, it's dated, but overall it is light years above a lot of modern fantasy sometimes, just with character development. But we're basically at the end now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely give the video a like, and I will see you in the next one.